Master KG, thanks for your time, sir. Really appreciate it. How you been?
It's hectic, I don't wanna lie. I'm all over the place, trying to push this song.
Your track was released last year, but I don't mind telling you it's the biggest track of 2020. Don't at me, anybody who's hating. You must feel good about that, sir, especially the way that it's gathering traction slowly but surely all over the world.
Yeah, to be honest, I was also surprised because there was a time this year around January. There was a time where I thought maybe this song, it has reached its peak. Maybe it has done a lot because like last year in South Africa, the song did so well. It rocked everybody. It was the song of the moment. It even went as far as being song of the year. So I remember like early this year, I was like, the song is done because most of the songs always been the song that rock like the country South Africa where I'm based. I never thought of maybe the song will like cross over and just rock the world. But then out of nowhere, it took me by surprise and just rocked the whole world.
Lyrics so simple but so powerful, beautifully delivered. I loved the song before I even knew what you were saying, and then when I saw the translation, I loved it even more.
Yeah.
Talk about that. Talk about pulling that together.
Yeah, what I wanted actually, it's something it's something short and sweet. I didn't want to like complicate the song. I wanted to keep the song as easy as possible. And then yeah, we're in the studio, and then this melody just came. And it sounded like a powerful melody. I loved it so much. I remember telling Nomnlewo that I feel like this melody is gonna be a problem because like one thing for sure is that like it was even catchy, regardless of like what we sang on the song. You could just vibe it in your head like Jerusalema, Ikayala, like so like like I remember when we made the song, we turned up. I remember we recorded the first part, which started the song Jerusalema, Ikayala, and I don't remember how many times we played that first part alone. Like played it over and over and over again. And then another thing is that on this song, I wanted to like make this song as spiritual as I can. I remember making the beat. I wanted that spirituality. I wanted that soul. And yeah, and I put it there. And after that, it was time for vocals. That's why I thought of Nomnlewo, the one that I featured on the song. Then come through. I have this beautiful beat, and I feel like your voice can do justice to the beat. And then she came and killed it.
Gospel house dance, disco dance is not a genre I can say I'm familiar with or aware of, but you put it on the map, Master KG. You've won awards in Best Electro and Dance, Best House Single. But what genre do you call home? Where are you happiest, and or do you prefer, to be free where categorizing your music is concerned?
Like in terms of categorizing my music, I don't wanna, I'm that guy that doesn't have limitations. I don't want my music to be like uh that that music like maybe like must be that side only. I want like my music to explore. I'm like I might be doing house music, but at the same time, I always make sure that I get different elements, like come some gospel flavor to that house beat, come that R&B flow, come that Afro beats, like just to try and just mix everything together. I don't want to limit myself in terms of making music and say no, this is my comfort zone. I'm not going anywhere else.
I loved Skeleton Move. The video depicts Durban beautifully in a way that I don't think I've quite seen it shown. I'm assuming that meant a lot to you. So just talk to me about your involvement in the creation of that visual.
Oh yeah, Skeleton Move is one of the songs that it's gonna be my favorite songs. I don't know until when. Maybe until I retire music or whatever. It's one of those songs that are opened doors for Master KG, made a name for myself. that song made a name for Master KG. That song was where everything started. That song was like the first song that even took me like even like went as far as making me to travel. Get on that jet, get on that aeroplane, and just go outside the country and just experience what's happening out there. So that song did a lot of things. And then yeah, in terms of making the video, um, we shot the video in the hood. Here in South Africa we call it kasi. It's kasi. We call it kasi. In the hood. So yeah, we wanted to keep it, as like as simple as it can, just enjoying ourselves in kasi, but at the same time also give that message that no matter where you go, remember the road that will lead you home. Because most of us, we are not born in these cities that we live in today. We're born there in the gases, in the villages and so forth. So, but then in terms of the growth and everything, we tend to, after making it and travel and live in the cities.
Tell me about yourself, Master KG. How do you find yourself as one of the most sought after artists in the world at the moment? Have you always been immersed in music? Was this a lane you were always going to travel?
Yeah, definitely. To be honest, I've been trying to push. I've been pushing for a long time, trying to break through. Through in my own country, which is South Africa. It was really, really, really hard. Because South Africa is too big, and I'm from Limpopo. And then I came with that Limpopo sound because my sound is like mostly inspired by where I come from, the culture of Limpopo and everything. So to take that sound from Limpopo and to just make it all around South Africa, each and every corner, it was one of the hardest things. But then until Skeleton Move came, which made things easier in terms of people getting to know this Master KG and the sound and so forth.
Could you have done anything else? Could you have been into anything other than music? What other skill sets you got? Could you have done anything else other than music? What other skills does Master KG possess?
I don't wanna lie. I don't wanna lie to you. Music's always been that thing that even made me to like forget about other things that I could even think of. Like I remember even in terms of school, I ended up dropping out at grade 11. We call it grade 11 here in South Africa because of the music. Because like I was in the class, sitting in the classroom, but the beats could not stop playing in my head. I couldn't focus. Like all I wanted was to go home, be in front of my computer and just play, just try and make beats.
I see there's been a few remixes of Jerusalema. Burna Boy is my favorite. Burna Boy is my favorite. Any more remixes in the pipeline? And what's next for this track? I mean, you talked about feeling like it had peaked already.
Yeah.
I think if you'd have been allowed to perform this around the world, I think this would be an anthem for everything. So what's next?
My brother, you can say that again. You can say that a million times. That's me right now. That's why I am like, I'm just imagining like only if life was normal the way it used to be, just being all over these countries, being on that stage, seeing all the crowd sing along and all that. But then we're facing a pandemic, and then we hope that we're gonna pass through this. But yeah, shout out to my brother Burna Boy. We did the first remix of the song. I love Burna Boy so much musically. What he's doing. He has done a lot. In terms of the culture, the African culture, and everything. He has done a lot in terms of putting us also as Africans to the next level. So when I thought of a remix, I couldn't think of anybody else than him. And the reason being, I just wanna I felt like this is a beautiful song. It's doing so well, but at the same time, I feel like there's something that we need to put on the song so that the song can just get out there even further. And then that's why I thought of Burna Boy. And what I love about him is that even the approaching, everything was so nice. Like he's a brother, man. He was like he welcomed me with both hands, and he really loved this thing. It's not like that thing of we pushed it harder, to make it happen. I remember he once said, this is my gem of the moment. I love this song so much, and by that, it made things even easier in terms of him. Also, the creation process of the song. And yeah, I remember we sent it everything, and then he killed it and sent back and said, "Tell me what you think." And then I loved it also. Yeah, from there we dropped the song, and then yeah, the song's being a success, the remix of the song. And again, I did another remix, but then this time around it was a Latino remix, which I featured Micro TDH and also Gracia, they're from Colombia. So, and the reason for that is that I'm trying to like, because this song is no longer my song, it's the song for the world. So what I'm trying to do is that like try to make those visions as much as I can for different languages, so that a lot of people can even relate more with the song. So up next, I'm trying to get like an English remix of Jerusalema. I think that would be the last one, if I'm not mistaken. We're busy with it. I got a call from someone special, one of the biggest artists in the world, even though I cannot disclose now who it is. But then
that's gonna be my next question.
yeah,
that'd be good, man. I mean, listen, the momentum is gonna ensure that it's a smash no matter what. How have you coped in the lockdown, Master KG? I know it's been a difficult time for everybody, particularly in South Africa and SA. It's been tough times for all.
Yeah. Oh, it's very tough, my brother. Us as artists, we're always on the road, doing all these shows, interacting with our fans, and yeah. So like, it's like ever since lockdown started, we had to adapt to a lifestyle that we're not used to, which is like being at home 24/7. But then at the same time, to be honest, I used all that time to like, open up myself, give myself a time, like get that studio sessions each and every day, be myself without any rush, any pressure or anything like that. Just the creation process now, it was different like before, because before I will work, but then at the same time there'll be like things in between which disturbs me. But then now this time I had all the time like in my place at the house. I will have the studio the whole week, without without anything interrupting me. And then yeah, I feel like the music that I've been making right now that I'm gonna drop, I feel like also it's gonna be one of the best projects ever, according to how I felt, because like I had all the time, I had no rush or anything like that. It was like me being myself in the studio every day.
Your music has brought a much needed feel good factor to the world at an important time. So credit to you for that, and thank you, because I can't stress enough how I'm a feeling person. I don't care about the numbers and all of that. I'm a different type of journalist in that respect. I'm more, how does it make you feel? And as soon as I heard this, I was moving, and it just made me feel good. So whatever God has blessed you with, thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Any final words, Master KG?
Oh yeah, from here, it's just to grow, grow bigger and better. I feel like now the world has accepted my sound, my music. From here, it's just to take it even more further. More collaborations with other artists I need to work with people from the UK also. And everywhere in the world. Just try and collaborate with all my brothers and sisters, and just try and take it out there further, even further. Because now I feel like a lot of people have accepted the sound. They love the sound. It's time, just to play with it. In the same time, grow the brand Master KG, so that the brand, the name, and everything can be out there, and whereby you don't need to like introduce yourself a lot anymore. Whereby now, even the song, when the song plays, that's Master KG. So yeah, that's what I'm trying to work on right now. And another thing, that man, shout out to each and every person out there who's been showing love. I feel like without the love from the people, I don't even think I'll be speaking to you right now. Or, I don't even think we're talking about any Jerusalem are breaking records all over the world. The people are the ones that make sure that they play the song. They do everything with the song. They make sure the song goes number one, and that, which is amazing. you know, I'm blessed to be in this position that I am today, you know, and I feel like, you know, for that, you know, all love to all the people that's showing love to the music and the support.